What's up? I'm playing the Forgotten City. That is loud. Golly. Um, saw like the trailer for it and some screenshots and stuff and thought it was pretty cool. So downloaded it, obviously. Um, it's kind of like a mystery game, but there's like combat and stuff. Which is actually kind of similar to the blueprints a little bit. Um, and that's kind of like a mystery solving game kind of thing. So there's kind of forget the exact thing you have to figure out, but there's like a thing you have to figure out. There's like an answer you have to get to by the end of the game or whatever. I think there's combat in it, and there's like NPCs. So it's a little bit more content than the blueprints, a little bit more, I think, to the game. So maybe I'd like it more because the blueprints was kind of interesting, but it just felt very like, I don't know, maybe you you might keep playing that game and it might get a lot better, but just the first hour was not super fun to play. And the mystery isn't like super extra intriguing. So I'm just hating on the game. Let's just play this game. Dear content creators, okay, I'm a content creator. As you'll discover, this game is full of intrigue and plot twists. Please give your audience a spoiler warning before sharing content from beyond the white hallway, so that interested players can fully enjoy the experience for themselves if they wish to. Okay, that's kind of cool. I don't think I've ever seen that in a game, ever. Oh my gosh, it's a little clunky. Motion blur, turn that off. I hate motion blur, dude. Turn the FOV up a little bit. Turn that down a good bit. I hate motion blur. We'll turn the music down a little bit too. Turn this up a little bit. A good bit. I like high sensitivity. You have unsafe changes. Do you want to apply them? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay, cool. Three people over 4 years. This is a mystery adventure with multiple endings. It rewards thoughtful conversation and exploration, not brute force. The fate of the city is in your hands.
Hey, you're alive. When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, a phone, maybe. I hope you don't mind. But all I found was some loose change. So, wanna tell me who you are?
Select your body type. I will be a man. The whitest skin possible, please. Holy moly. Every time I go outside, I get 30 green burns from the sun.
Well, it's nice to meet you. And I'm sorry to pry, but any idea why you were floating down the river?
Actually,
What's the last thing you remember?
you are prying, and frankly, what's the word I'm looking for? Offended. I'm gonna report you to the police, actually. I was searching for ancient ruins. I was on a convert mission. Why would I say that? I was on the run from a law. Fugitive. Your time on the run from authorities has made you quick on your feet, and your movement are 5 faster when sprinting. Oh, wait, these actually. Oh, years of studying. Oh, you can kind of. That's actually kind of dope. You have a military issued firearm, but only 10 bullets. You have to use them judiciously since there's no way to get more. This is interesting. Three people. Was it four people over 3 years or three people over 4 years? I forget. Um, but still, three to four people. Like the animations look good. Well, I say good. They look good for what they've been given. I mean, look at her right now. She's not just deadpan looking at me, right? She's moving. The mouth is kind of janky, but it's not like frozen face, and then her mouth is just moving. Um, I feel like I don't know. I feel like this one's probably gonna be the best one because the fire out like 10 bullets, like eventually runs out. 25% to wind sprinting, harder to take down. I think this one
Oh,
sounds most
you're an
interesting.
archaeologist? Then you'll definitely want to hear this.
Okay,
I
bet.
don't know if it's exactly what you're looking for, but there are some ruins just behind you. Roman, I think. I need you to go in there and see if you can find a guy named Al for me. He went in there a few hours ago, and he hasn't come out. I've been freaking out, wondering if he's trapped or injured or worse. I would have gone in after him, but he made me promise to stay here, no matter what. There's no way I'm leaving without him, so I'm just kind of stuck here, waiting. What I mean is, I was hoping you wouldn't mind going in there to find him. If you can do that, I can get both of you back to civilization in my boat. Please? Oh, of course. Sorry, I don't mean to be pushy. What do you want to know? Oh, there's not much to tell.
What's your
Feels like
story?
I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute. Know what I mean?
Exactly.
Oh, I'd rather not say if it's all the same to you.
Yeah, why don't you want to
All
tell me?
right, fine. Sorry if I sounded cagey, it's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself.
No
My
way.
name's Karen.
Karen. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious, dude. I wonder if this actually happens in real life. Like, like, has it really, like, that's hilarious.
Yeah, something like that. But right now, I have bigger problems, like finding Al.
Oh my gosh. Does any person named Karen actually not, like, who would respond that way? I just think that's funny, bro. That's, oh my gosh. That's honestly
He's the
hilarious.
guy who washed up on the riverbank not long before you did. I thought maybe you two knew each other. I guess not. But maybe the two of you can piece together what you're doing here. In any case, you'll like him, I'm sure. Once you find him, that is. You really don't remember? We're in Italy. This river is the Tiber. Not much, really. But imagine what you might find in there. Priceless ancient artifacts. Al...
She really wants me to
What
find
am I,
out.
an idiot? You could hike a long, long way in any direction and never find another soul. Trust me.
Okay.
Great. So you're ready to go look for Al?
I'll pass. I'll pass?
Thank you. The entrance is just past those
What, the
columns
game just
behind you.
ends?
Please, hurry. Oh, and he left this here. But I think you'll need it more than I will.
It's in an AK. Oh, flashlight. Yeah, that's good too. Ooh, okay. Hold on, let me put on my glasses. Oh, that's so much better. Circles to jump. Oh my gosh. Pro. Oh yes. How do I? Oh,
Back already? What's up? Oh, of course. What did you want to know?
oh, frick.
What am I, an idiot?
Okay, I don't want to talk to her anymore.
Great.
Oh,
Was there some... Thanks again. And please, hurry.
okay. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to like, okay, that's how you crouch, circles, jump. That's triangle. L1 is... Whoa, what the heck? That's sick. Las Vegas. Ooh. Ooh, that one's sick. That's actually kind of sick. Oh, I like, oh, wait. Okay, which one was it? It was 10, right? No, 9. This one's cool. I like this one a lot. Especially for this, like, area. Okay, that's how you put the flashlight out. Okay, cool. Yep, I already got that. This is pretty cool. Oh, that's how you sprint. Cool. Yeah, the water physics not the greatest for animations, I guess. It's not okay though. Yeah, I don't really like how that looks at all. The water. There's a note.
If you're reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city hidden deep underground. Its existence is long forgotten, all knowledge of it lost.
Oh, shoot.
Its existence is long forgotten, all knowledge of it lost, except in the Latin inscription here. It reads, "You who wish to enter the city, step forth and be judged. The virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise. The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain, for this shall be their final resting place." Could an underground city have remained a secret for all this time?
Well, it is
People have
underground.
survived down there, against the odds. It seems there's only one way to find out. If I'm not back in an hour, I'm somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation. or a warning. Al Worth.
Okay. Turned into gold. It's one of the things, the statues. I think they're real people. I mean, look at that. Definitely looks like they're running away from something. Like, that's like the fence. They're trying. Yeah. That's creepy, dude. Who put them there? Like, look at this. Turning a man into gold. See? Yes. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. Bro, look how creepy this is. Golly, dude. This is kind of weird and creepy. Oh. State of terror. Alright, I want to get up there. Alright. Here's to be praying for help but never came. Looking up at the sky. Knock her over? Oh, I am so sorry. Whoops. Oh my gosh. No, what? Dang, dog, that's actually crazy.
To whoever reads this, I'm sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, you'll suffer the same fate I did. I've spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. The inscription was right. There is no way back. And here there are only two options. Death, or that godforsaken doorway into the past. I made the mistake of stepping through it. I wanted to set things right. And I tried. I really tried. Whatever I did, it took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now. And find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
That's wild stuff, bro. Why wasn't Al like her husband or something? Oh, all right. All right. What's up, bro?
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina? No idea what you're talking about. Oh, wait. Are you a bit, you know, not right in the head? That's all right, friend. Everyone's welcome here. We sort of lose track of the date down here, but it feels like the beginning of spring to me, so I'd say early March? It's 817 AUC. Sorry, you look confused. 817 years since the founding of Rome. Which part of the Empire are you from, exactly?
Oh, sick.
CE? No idea what you're talking about. But listen, most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem very lost, and in more ways than one. So let me make this nice and simple for you. Live by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine. Not laws, law. There's just one, the Golden Rule, and the punishment for breaking it's, well, it's kind of horrific. But our magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him, so I guess I'll let him fill you in. So
All right, bet.
you coming?
Yeah, let's do it.
Follow me. When I
made a
first arrived,
made a friend.
I couldn't believe there were people living down here. But as you can see, we've got a nice little community now. Only 23 of us at the moment, if you count the 3 who are missing. No idea how, since nobody knows a way out. But it's just big and dark enough to get lost in, if you're not careful.
Oh, we got a
Aren't you
baddie
going
over
to
here.
Introduce me to your handsome new friend, Galerius.
Keep it in your loincloth, Aurelia. I'm taking him to see the magistrate.
That
Gosh.
pompous old bore won't be magistrate for much longer. Anyone who helps vote him out today drinks at my bar for free tonight.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Politics. I'd stay clear of it and her, if I were you. She's... it's not my place to say. Down on your right is our farm, where I grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you want is leek, cabbage, and wheat. Huh. That one usually gets a chuckle.
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone.
Don't mind Livia. She means well. She's just been in a bad place since... Well, you know, I don't know what happened to her. Up here on your right is the chasm. If you've got
Oh,
a
wow.
weapon, it belongs way down at the bottom. Up on your left is the forum, where you can visit the market or get yourself patched up in Lucretia's clinic in the Shrine of Apollo. Most of us have almost nothing, just what we had on us when we arrived, and what we've been able to make and scrounge up since. And this central plateau is where the magistrate and the other patricians live, so don't expect a warm welcome.
Galerius, you're meant to be working the farm, not trudging dirt into the villas.
Take it easy, Horatius. I was just taking our new friend here to see the magistrate.
Well, he's asked me to escort the newcomer personally. The farm. Go. Now.
Holy moly.
Better go with him. But just remember, they're not like you and me. Don't let them use you.
What was that? What did you just say?
I said it'll take some getting used to.
Yeah, I'm watching you, farm boy.
That's crazy, dog.
Greetings, citizen. My name's Horatius. Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you to him personally. Follow me, please. Follow me.
All right,
The only
facts.
thing you really need to understand right now is the Golden Rule. Let me see if I can explain it this way. When I was serving in the Legion, if there was a mutiny brewing in one cohort, the legate in charge wouldn't waste time finding the bad apples among hundreds. They just divided us into groups of 10. made of straws. And whoever drew the short straw had to be executed by the other 9.
Oh, who is
Don't
this?
mind me. I just live here.
One of us in 10.
Ugh, I wish
die
Horatius
for
would
the
stop
crimes
letting
of the collective.
barbarians in here. What do you want?
We call it decimation. If that seems like rough justice to you, you're in for a rude shock. Because the Golden
I'm
Row
Sentia, eldest
is
daughter of the
exactly 10 times
magistrate.
worse.
But
This is
you
kinda
know
funny.
that if you'd been invited in here and introduced
Look at these
properly.
stairs.
What are you doing in here? And why are you dressed like that? Really? I'd never have noticed, what with your flawless accent, appropriate attire, and impressive mastery of our customs. Now, remind me, why are we having this conversation? I trust you can see yourself out.
Yeah, cool, bro. Not a big fan of her. Alright.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name? A curious name, to match a curious accent. But I digress. I see you have the piercing and astute eyes of a man of great learning. We're always happy to welcome another scholar to our little community. Equitia will be delighted to meet you, I'm sure.
No, she will not.
Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous place, would you? A secret city built deep in the mountains, many hundreds of years ago. Indeed. More importantly, consider the miraculous community we've built here over the last 7 months. 22 complete strangers brought together by the fates, living and working together in our own little paradise. And in all that time, not a single sin has been committed. No fights, no theft, nothing. Have you ever witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin? Nor could I until I came here. But the reason for this miracle is as simple as it is terrifying. If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die. You see, the builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." From what we can gather, breaking the law here will anger the gods and provoke a terrible punishment, like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined, turning us all to gold. We've come to call it the Golden Rule. It's extraordinary that we've survived as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up. And now it seems that day is finally here. All that matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule. Why else would Proserpina send you now? Unless you and I can stop them, our doom is assured. I know that's a lot to take in, and you look like you have questions. Please, ask away. An intelligent question. There was a good deal of debate about that in our first weeks here. Does it refer to crimes, or to some other ill-defined wrong? Of course, everyone agrees on the basics. No theft, no assault, and certainly no murder. But beyond that, it was more difficult to reach a consensus. What about lying, insulting someone, blasphemy, trespass, trying to escape, bribery, infidelity, suicide? As magistrate, I had to exercise leadership, and so I made a decision. We must uphold the laws of the Empire to a standard never before seen. And we must honor the peace of the gods, the sacred accord between the gods and the people of Rome. It is only by offering the gods the proper respect that we may prosper, as Rome has for centuries. Barbaric?
Barbaric? What are you talking about? The Empire is the most civilizing force in the known world. Rome is a beacon of light in the darkness. For 800 years she has borne great statesmen, philosophers, poets, artists, and engineers. We have comprehensive laws protecting the rights of our citizens, which have unified countless warring tribes all across the Mediterranean and beyond, from Gallia to Judea. All our citizens are treated the same, regardless of the color of their skin or their sexual preference. Can you say the same? When our people are starving, they are given food rations, and when they are wronged, they have the right to bring the guilty party before the magistrate. Our laws forbid treason, murder, assault, and rape, as well as theft and arson, and so on. No other civilization in the world is so advanced, and you have the hubris to call us barbaric?
The heck? This is weird dialogue.
Of course. What else would we do with those prisoners of war who would otherwise have been executed? And besides, there are laws for their protection as well. Well, right now, you're a long, long way from home. I have made my pronouncement on the subject. Unfortunately, there are still those here who resist, whispering blasphemous and treasonous lies in the shadows. I would be keeping a close eye on them if I were you. Do you ever stare at a problem for so long that you can't see it for what it is anymore? What's needed here is a fresh pair of eyes. The less I prejudice the independence of your investigation, the better. Well, all right. There are those who wish to vote me out of office so that they can pursue their own misguided political agenda. Frankly, their selfishness and recklessness risk destabilizing the entire city. I would be looking very carefully at them if I were you. You see, in my search for a way to save my people, I learned of an ancient ritual to Proserpina, the goddess of the cycle of life and renewal. It's said to open a doorway in time so that if the unthinkable happens, one person can pass through it and travel back to the past. And when I saw you arrive in a flash of light from the goddess's shrine, I knew that person was you. You don't belong in our time, do you?
Why would you lie?
Years? That is unfathomable. Please, tell me, in your time, what did you see? What had become of us? Of this city? I have imagined it, our downfall, 1,000 times, but it still breaks my heart to hear the truth of it. All I can tell you is that it's a ritual sacrifice to Proserpina. I stumbled across instructions. I have to recite a prayer, and of course, as with all rituals, some sacrifice is involved. Usually that means wine or food, or in some cases a live animal. In this case, the sacrifice is rather more costly. The life of the person performing the ritual. I don't suppose you saw any sign of me in the future? I assume that was me. If I'm forced to perform the ritual, it's going to cost me everything. You'll try.
What's
to make
interesting
sure
about
I
gold
don't
is it
need to
does
use
not
it,
rust.
won't you?
It does not
Well, I
rust.
suppose that's all I can ask for.
Alright.
If I understand Prosperna's ritual correctly, that problem should take care of itself. Let me see if I can explain. If you manage to prevent the sin that breaks the Golden Rule, I won't need to bring you here. I won't create the portal, and you will never have been able to come here. Thus, you'll have created a paradox. If this occurs, you should be flung back to your own time, having changed the past for all of us. Make sense?
Ah. Okay.
Ah, good. So, are you with me? Can I count on you to figure out who's about to break the Golden Rule?
Create a time paradox.
Wonderful. Now, I need you to investigate the city, talk to everyone, help them if it'll win their trust. I authorize you to enter private homes and inspect possessions and documents, unless, of course, you're asked to leave. Figure out who the culprit is, and as soon as you have a name, come back and tell me immediately. Oh, and one last thing. If I were you, I'd start my investigation by visiting Lucretia at the Shrine of Apollo in the Forum.
In the Forum.
I heard wailing from there not long ago. Seems like something's not right.
Interesting. I can't believe 3 people made this game. Seems like
Fear is proof of a degenerate mind.
Hey, Horatius. How's it feel knowing your man's doomed to lose the election today?
Isn't the great temple majestic?
we'll talk to this person.
Ave, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure
Oh,
of
this is Equitia. Okay, the other girl was someone else.
I don't, I'm afraid. It seems to me we're exiled here until the gods judge us, one way or another. It must be completed by dusk, just the same as any other official business. It'll be between Sentius, the incumbent, and Malleolus, the challenger. Why do you ask?
Oh.
I'm responsible for announcing it and making sure the procedures are followed. You can, assuming they're eligible and willing to accept the nomination. As I said, I'm planning to hold it before dusk, but I suppose I could hold it sooner, if there's a good reason. Yes. I have overheard some rather unpleasant arguments. The last thing we need here is additional conflict. Very well. I'll get things started right away.
Cool.
Citizens, it is time. Let us meet to elect our magistrate.
Time to go to the theater.
Give me a moment. Sorry I'm such a mess. I just lost a patient and a dear friend. Julia. She was a good woman. She was poisoned. She came in here frothing at the mouth. Normally I'd treat her with resin of silphium, a rare plant which is perfect for this sort of thing. And I knew Decius had some at his market stall, right around the corner. So I ran over there, but he just looks at me with this evil smile and says, "That'll be 1,000 denarii." There was no way I could afford that, and he knew it. Then that toad shrugs and says, "Supply and demand. I guess you don't value your friend's life that highly." Anywhere else, I'd just pay a thug to steal it from his stall, but there's no way I can do that down here with the Golden Rule. So all I could do is come back here and just watch her die. I kept on apologizing,
And now I'll never know who poisoned her, or how they managed to do it without breaking the golden rule, or why she cursed that snake's cruel black eyes with her dying breath. Well, unless you have the power to bring someone back from the dead, there's really just one thing you can do. Get me that silphium resin. I'm going to have another patient in here soon. Could be in the next day, or in the next hour. And I will not allow this to happen again. I don't care how you get it, but you have to make it happen. Because if I lose another patient this way, I swear to the gods below, not even the golden rule will stop me from marching up to that Genetricum Fututo and scratching his eyes out.
Huh.
Then you'd better get me that silphium quickly, hadn't you?
This is such a weird experience.
And now, I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens. Under my leadership, you will finally enjoy the freedom you deserve. No more shall you walk on eggshells, fearing simply to live and breathe, because the tyrant Sentius told you it was forbidden. For my first act as magistrate, I hereby announce a day of celebration to mark the end of an era. The myth of the Golden Rule is no more.
The Golden Rule is real, you idiot.
For his attempt to deceive us all, Sentius is hereby found guilty of treason against the Empire.
What? I have committed no crimes. This is madness.
His sentence: to fight for his life in gladiatorial combat against Domitius, here and now, for your entertainment.
You have no idea what you're doing. You're going to get us all killed.
Wait. I exercise my right as a Vestal priestess to pardon him. I will not allow you to do this.
You're showing your true colors now, priestess. Your corruption sickens me. Domitius, ignore her. Proceed.
Oh my gosh.
You doom us all.
Lies! It is time the Golden Rule was exposed for what it is. A children's fable, exploited by a treacherous leader to instill fear in all of us.
This is why he's in his gladiator gear. They've been planning this all along.
Shut up, all of you. The magistrate has spoken. I'm going to enjoy killing you, old man.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Oh. What the heck? What the heck? Oh.
As magistrate, I command you to stop.
What the heck? Oh my gosh. So I failed?
Salve, friend. Mind telling... I don't think... Oh, I guess how much did I drink last night? Sorry to have bothered you. Oh, and since you seem to be in a hurry, you should try out this device I made. Worked real hard on it.
What is it? What the heck is that? A zip line.
Just attach the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be faster than walking. And if it doesn't work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake. I haven't quite summoned the courage to test it myself. But don't worry, it's completely safe. Probably.
Probably it's good enough for me.
All right. See you around.
All right. Interesting. I don't...
Keep an eye out for Scintilla, would you?
I need to go this way. Up here.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name? We have? Wait, if I understand correctly, someone is about to break the Golden Rule, forcing me to create a portal in time to bring you here? I must have entrusted you with figuring out who the culprit is. Only, I assume we failed, and you had to start over. Is that about right? If so, what happened? Ah, I see. Look, it's unfortunate, but all that matters now is that you make use of what you've learned and gathered and do better next time. Now, I assume you've sought me out again for a reason. Of course. What is it?
Oh, man.
Are you sure you've spent enough time investigating to make that call? It seems to me you've barely had enough time to scratch the surface. It looks like you'll have to continue your investigation. Now, was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Okay.
Thank
Cool.
you. I'll be waiting here for news.
Interesting. I don't know.
Whatever are you wearing?
Oh, man.
Keep an eye out for Scintilla, would you?
Yeah, I think I'm done with this game for right now. It's definitely... I don't know. I don't think I'm... This genre of game is just not for me, man. That is for sure.